Hello and welcome to Uncorked, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we're talking about Deadly Desire. Deadly Desire stars Jackie Moore, Tyler Matthew Burke, and the one and only Eric Roberts. Yeah, Eric Roberts. The movie starts off with Tanya. Well, someone who we think is Tanya, but actually we later learn in a twist that it's her twin sister Terry. Terry, whoever she is short on cash and decides to dive into the glamorous world of modeling, only to find her first photographer is more interested in a casting couch situation rather than capturing her good side. When the photographer gets too handsy, she responds with the classic, "Not today, buddy," and smacks him with a camera battery. Meanwhile, we meet Brittany and James, the couple whose relationship has dissolved into cuddling with their clothes on. Brittany runs off to her nursing gig where the head doctor thinks she is a superstar and can't wait to hang out with her and her husband. James is busy lifting weights with his friend Ben. They're busy trying to bench press something heavier than James's relationship. James invites his gym buddy over for dinner with his new girlfriend Tanya, or maybe it's Terry. I think it's Tanya. They prove to be as mismatched as milk and orange juice. Tanya seems way more into Brittany anyway, quickly texting her to plan a game night. Brittany's excitement for a new friend gradually turns into a "whoa, pump the brakes, this is getting weird" territory. Turns out Tanya is also a photographer, and she convinces Brittany to take pictures because she is quote-unquote so photogenic. Tanya isn't that into Ben, and maybe a fan of Melissa Etheridge. Meanwhile, James passes on sex with Brittany not once, but twice, a major red flag, leaving Brittany to wonder if her marriage is in trouble, which it is. Eric Roberts, her boss at the hospital, tells her that it's normal for a relationship to have dry spells, and that's exactly something that you would want to be talking with Eric Roberts, your boss, about. He does seem easy to talk to. Tanya is taking out her sexual frustration from Brittany on Ben, slapping him around and drugging his wine. Definitely not the happy hour he was planning. After that, she strangles him while calling him a silly rabbit. What is he, Bugs Bunny? Ben dies, and that's all, folks. I'm trying to do the pig. I can't do it. Brittany feels the thrill is gone in her relationship and opens up to Tanya, who promptly uses the moment to take some risque Polaroid pictures with her. They're about to kiss when Brittany freaks out and runs away like she saw a spider. But it's just a lesbian. Tanya, meanwhile, has a meltdown, think like crying in the mirror and stalking Brittany at work. Then the Polaroids are mailed to James, who does what any reasonable husband would do, assume Brittany's cheating with her new friend. As Brittany tries to defend herself, the photos are also leaked online, putting her nursing job in jeopardy. James confronts Tanya about the racy photos, but she knocks him out with a bookend and makes it look like James hit her to keep suspicion off her for being a killer. James ends up in a medically induced coma. Brittany finds herself in hot water with a detective who acts like she couldn't care less about anything but suspects Brittany of being a murderer. Brittany decides to defend herself and dives into Tanya's social media and breaks into her apartment. She finds more weird photos and items belonging to her and James. There's also a gun, but unlike Chekhov, this gun doesn't go off or even come back into the story. Tanya, meanwhile, unleashes her inner Lifetime movie villain and takes out the detective and Eric Roberts, ensuring that heavy objects on desks are a thing of the past. Eventually, we reach a showdown where Tanya reveals her twisted motives of revenge for her twin sister. Brittany took care of the twin when she was admitted to the hospital with a blood clot. Somehow, everything's Brittany's fault, but I mean, a blood clot can't be stopped, so it really was out of her hands. Brittany calls 911 because, let's face it, things have escalated, and a kitchen knife isn't going to cut it. In the end, James comes home fresh from his coma and ready to order pizza and live that boring couple life because nothing says I love you like a good slice of pizza. And Tanya, well, she's off to jail for a long time. And that is Deadly Desire. This movie was the first Lifetime movie that I've seen to feature a probably lesbian character. You know, it's been like right on the edge, but this one I think finally pushed it over. So we love to see a lesbian villain, even if they are the bad guy. We're happy that they are in a movie at all. This movie had 3 kills, and I would pour it up, I think. That's it for this week. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comments section below, and follow the show at Lifetime Uncorked. You can also follow me at Patrick Miguel. Lifetime Uncorked is a podcast with hundreds of episodes recapping Lifetime movies. Listen wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show at lifetimeuncorked.com for full reviews. If you like this episode, please leave me a tip on Ko-fi. Buy me a glass of wine, and I'll keep watching Lifetime. That's it for this week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye!